Good morning, YouTubers. It is Friday, May 31st, 2019, and these are your morning announcements. It is a beautiful sunny day here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA, and I am going to put on my super classy clip-on sunglasses. What? Ooh. I'm on my way to work, and it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So, what can I talk about today? Well, I just watched something that like blew my mind. Do any of you guys know the movie Snowpiercer? Came out like in, I don't know, it was like 2013, 2014, something like that. It's actually one of my favorite sci-fi films. It's up there on my list of movies that I really enjoyed. And basically it's a post-apocalyptic film about this train that runs around the entire world. There was this cataclysmic event that was caused by the governments of the world when they were trying to combat global warming. So they sprayed the skies with stuff in an attempt to block out the sun, and it caused a super fast global cooling that essentially killed off most of the inhabitants of the world, because it became like Hoth, the ice planet in Star Wars. But before that happened, this super uber rich guy kind of saw the writing on the wall and thought, oh, we gotta do something to save humanity here. And he built this train that would go around the world and go underwater and all these crazy things. And it was basically a safe haven for people who were kind of elitists, and but there was another part of the train that's filled with people who are not elitists. And well, anyways, it's a good movie. You should check it out. But I watched this video this morning where they compared Snowpiercer to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and go as far to say that the Snowpiercer is actually a sequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, what? No. But as I watched the video and the guy made his arguments for it, I was like, oh my gosh, I think you are onto something here. So I posted that video on my Facebook. So if you have me as a friend on Facebook, go and check out that video if you've seen Snowpiercer. If you haven't seen Snowpiercer, or you haven't seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, go and watch those movies first, then go and watch this video that this guy made and tell me that he isn't onto something. It was pretty crazy. Also, yesterday I made a video talking about how I am trying very hard not to pass judgment on Mike Dibble, the leader of the Goonies camp, until after he has his trial. And I said I don't know if he's actually had his trial yet or not, because I was kind of out of the loop. And it turns out that he has a pre-trial hearing on June 12th, and I think after that we'll find out when his trial is actually going to be. And I wanted to reserve judgment as best as I could until after the trial, until that's over with. Hoping that, all the evidence or lack of evidence will come through in the trial, and we'll have a clearer picture of what actually went down. And this random person who I've never seen before, and if he's ever or she's ever said anything on my videos before, it must not have been very remarkable, because I don't recognize this person's name. I have no idea who they are, okay? But they went on to say that the way that I was talking about him and the way that, the position that I was taking, I must be a child molester too, is basically what they were saying, or that I like these kinds of people. And it made me laugh. It made me laugh so hard. I was just like, what? Oh my gosh. Trolls have that effect on me. Some people get really screaming pissed off when trolls troll their channels and stuff. I find it actually pretty freaking hilarious, because anybody who knows me for real, who knows me, knows that they know my heart. They know my head. I have nothing to worry about. I have no worries that some random troll coming onto my channel is gonna wreck my life. No, you're not. You're just a dumbass. And everybody knows it. So, oh jeez. I almost got hit by a train. That would have been a bummer. I have this opinion of trolls. I actually, for the most part, feel very, very sorry for people who are trolls, because if you have to go onto the internet to release your rage, how sad is your life? Oh my God, you have no friends to talk to? You don't have parents that you could talk to, or parents that love you that you could just kind of go over whatever it is that's bothering you? You have no people in your life that you can talk this kind of stuff out to? That is very sad. I think, do you need a hug? I'll give you a hug. Come on over, I'll give you a hug. Maybe you'll feel better, and then you don't have to take out your rage online on people who you don't even know. Oh my gosh. How sad. And, I'm pretty sure that a lot of these people sit in their homes alone. They just have nothing, They have nothing. They can't have meaningful connections with people because maybe they're psychopaths, or maybe their self-esteem was bruised when they were a child so bad that they can't, get beyond that. I mean, I don't know, but it's very sad. I pity you. I have so much pity for you, you trolls. Y'all need a little bit of Jesus. That's what you need. You need some Jesus. No, I'm not kidding. You really do. You need some Jesus. Then you'd have a friend to talk to all the time. So what else is going on? Oh yeah, I'm going camping this weekend with my mom. Just me and my mom. Chrissy might go. She's kind of hemming and hawing. I don't think she will, though. I think she's got to go back to work next week after being off of work for 6 weeks because of her hysterectomy. So I think she's going to want to take that last little bit of time and just chillax before she has to go back, which is fine. I certainly don't fault her for that. Plus, Devante is going to Massachusetts next week, Wednesday, and that's when we'd be getting back from camping. So she might want to spend time with him. So it's all good. But my mom and I are going, and I'm excited, and I'm not excited. I'm excited because I love camping. I love being out in the woods. I love nature. And I love my mom. My mom is awesome. My mom is extremely smart, so conversations with her usually are usually very, very good. Unless we're not on the same page about something. And that's what I'm concerned about. Because there are a couple things that we are not on the same page about, and I try to always steer conversations away from these few things that we don't have in common, because I don't want to get into an argument with her. And my mom argues. My mom doesn't argue unless she is absolutely staunchly sure that she's right about something. So it doesn't matter really what kind of points I make. She isn't going to hear what I have to say at that point, you know. So there's just some subjects I try to steer away from. One being politics. You know, we're not diametrically opposed to one another. You know, she's very conservative and I am a libertarian. And libertarians do have some things in common with conservatives. You know, fiscally, they're pretty on par. In fact, I think libertarians are even more conservative than most conservatives are when it comes to money and how it should be spent. But socially, libertarians are very liberal. They really don't think that government should play any part in deciding how a person pursues happiness. And I am definitely one of those people. I think that government should be the size of a pea or a dime, and that the government needs to keep its nose out of our business. My mom, although she is for smaller government, she's not for government being as small as I would like to see it be. But anyway, so we argue about that kind of stuff. We don't argue about religion too much because I have so much respect for my mom when it comes to things that of the Christian spiritual nature, because my mom has been studying theology literally for 50 years. So she is extremely well versed on the Bible and other religions, sacred texts as well. She's very, very astute when it comes to that subject, you know. So often when we get into discussions on religion, or not even religion, just spirituality in general, it's me listening and her talking more than anything else, which is great because, you know, she not only can tell you, but she can back it up with whatever sacred text it is that we're speaking about. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm burping. How piggish of me. But yeah, I dread arguing, and my mom gets so excited and nervous about going on vacation that sometimes she stresses me out a little bit. But I had a talk with her about a week ago, and I said, listen, I want to have fun on this camping trip, and you're making it not fun with your stressing about things, so you need to just stop that. Otherwise, we're not going to have a good time. So ever since I said that, she's kind of like just chilled out a bit, so, which is good. Because she doesn't have to worry. I'm going to be there. She's going to be there. We forget something, we go buy it. Come on. It's fine. But I am looking forward to that. I've been like getting all my equipment out over the last few days, packing it up. Not taking too much because we rented a cabin, so it's not like we're tent camping. And my mom's 72. Her tent camping days are kind of over with. Her body just can't handle the sleeping in the tent anymore. So we rented a cabin, and that'll be fine. And that'll be good too, because if it's like thundering or lightning or whatever, at least we've got someplace dry to retreat to. But we hope to go around and look at a few other state parks that are in the area. And there's just all kinds of natural beauty out there. I'm sure I'll be making videos and posting them here on YouTube from our little trip, so you can check it out. Rick came back from California last night. He was out there on business. Just a short little trip this time. But his flight got delayed getting out of California, so he didn't get home until almost 2 in the morning. and he had to work today, so I'm sure he's dog tired today. Poor guy. Alright, well, I guess that's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend. And stay safe. And I love you guys. Take care. Mwah. Okay, bye-bye.